It's a beautiful day outside. Normal players. Undertale players. Oh my god. Sans, you're trending on Twitter, and you beat Reagan in the Tumblr's Leximan poll. You even have your own hashtag Sans sweep hashtag. Alphys, I have no idea what any of those words mean. Undertale fans seeing Par, after knowing very well that they were about to click a link that will show them Par. You can't defeat me, I know, but he can. Undertale or Deltarune theorists, Toby is extremely deliberate about every detail he includes. Anything could be incidents for theories. Meanwhile Toby Fox, he looks like a doofus standing there, so I decided to make him fly. Asgore and Toriel naming their child Asriel, Togore. Asgore in any pacifist or neutral run. Asgore in Geneside, T. I got a Steam gift card. Here we go. Is this name correct? Spend. No. Yes. Or cute little flower. I love tutorial characters. What the duck? The human killed many monsters. They spared one. Regarding links, we don't tend to link back to the games we are playing. That's not an intentional slight on you. It's just rarely something we do for games that aren't fan-made or free. We'll talk about having a more standard policy around that. You should link to any game you play. Creators need all the help they can get. And think carefully if you're misleading your audience with how you present your videos. You went too far this time. In Hotland, Sans calls Frisk a furry. You really like eat animals, don't you? Hey, I'm not judging. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Unlike stupid offenders and defenders, I believe Chera is morally grey. We need to break the barrier and get revenge for my son. We can gather 7 human souls and break it. 1 soul will be enough to get through the barrier and gather 6 more. Why we don't build a ladder in place where Chera was fallen? The boss I've been fighting for 20 hours. Do you yield? Me on my 567,786,678th attempt. Laughter. I do not. Kid-friendly RPGs. That one area. Undertale players when they jump into a hole in the ground, but instead of meeting a talking flower, they rupture their organs and ducking die. Alphys when the tapes about the royal children's cute shenanigans slowly turn into a mere Dear Seaside pact. Guys, I can explain. Why do you have 2 different battles? Oh yeah, my battle is skippable. You guys have battles. Nintendo, a bug is a bug. Bethesda Game Studios, the bug is a feature. The bug was a bug, but it was a hilarious bug, so it's now a feature. Literally everyone, including me, when we first saw Photoshop Flowy. No controller connected. You were excited about dating a very handsome skeleton and pulled the controller out by accident. I understand. I already befriended your mom last night. Do I know your dad? Yeah, I befriended him too. Flowy's final forms. On neutral route. On pacifist route. On Geneside route. There is a treat on Earth. Steven Universe. Frisk the human. Save. Undertale fans when their father disappears. Possible Gaster reference. You can always tell when a skeleton finds your puns funny. Their spine starts cracking up. Crack, crack. Describe your favorite video game in 3 words. Neahehe. What if I told you? Sans never calls Frisk kiddo. The only one who ever does that is Jason. Meanwhile in Google, Gaster. Did you mean gangster? How does Sans drink ketchup? An age-old conundrum. 1. He pours it directly on his soul, which absorbs the nutrients. 2. He pours it into his eye sockets. 3. It seeps into the cracks between his teeth. 4. He teleports the ketchup in his stoma. Oh wait, he doesn't have one. 5. He detaches one of his teeth every time he needs to eat. 6. He can't. 7. His big toothy grin just is a decoy. His actual mouth is hidden under his chin. 8. Whatever this is. 9. The gaps between his teeth are individual small mouths. My head canon. Gaster. Undertale fandom. How the 6 humans died. What caused the war between humans and monsters? Well written. Structured. Original joke. Undertale fandom. Give us your balls. Undertale fandom. Wheeze. If Undertale was never made, we'd all be sans Undertale, I guess. You might be wondering, how the heck this happened? Well, originally, they wanted to sample Hopes and Dreams. But, that song is personal to me, so I asked, can I just make a similar song instead? And they let me. Thanks. It was really fun to get to do something like this. Also sans is Ness. The entire Undertale subreddit. Toby Fox predicted Among Us. Kinesis. TL. DR. Gaster's hands are among us. If ghosts can't be killed, could Napster Bluck stop the genocide if he felt like it? I just look for humans once in a while. I lead the royal guard. I'm the king. I have a blue eye. Frisk. Power of determination. As real. Racial slurs. Frisk. Most underrated silliest joke in this game. Spiderdont. Page 1. Don't worry, Spider didn't. Your HP was maxed out. Blaming the player for Snowgrave. Blaming Crease for Snowgrave. Blaming Noel for Snowgrave. Blaming Birdley for Snowgrave. Papyrus. Ice. Fan and Sands. Canon Sands. Apparently, it's a big deal. Stop spamming Gaster blasters for 5 seconds. Or draw 25. Wait, you guys actually think Toriel is homophobic? I thought it was a joke. What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. Which side are you on? Photoshop Flowy. Omega Flowy. Sans has 1 HP because the code said so. As Real Dreamer 99.99. Data. Undying 23,000. Undying. Metaton 30,000. Near. Is there any proof that Metaton is guy, or are we just stereotyping him? Sans knowing that you died. The fandom. Asgore knowing that you died. Temmie knowing that you died. Blow my mind. None of the dreamers actually have tails. The whole fandom just subconsciously decided and agreed that they have tails. I had to fight a freaking eldritch horror. First time. Not quite. Sans. Hello, Ymir Dira. I left only one monster in core. Understandable. Have a great day. Sans is weak. He only has 1 HP, and he will die in 1 hit. How do we destroy the barrier? 7 souls. Determination. Let's use 1 soul to get the rest. Ruins. Toriel is homophobic. Not all religious people are homophobic. She doesn't show any hate towards any of the LGBTQ+ characters. She only stops Undyne and Alphys kissing because Frisk is a child. Toby Fox wouldn't even dare add a homophobic character, especially Toriel. Homophobia probably doesn't even exist in the underground. She is literally the nicest person in the game. Surface. Let's go. In and out. 20-minute adventure. 20 minutes later. Toriel. Asgore. Is there any proof that Metaton is guy, or are we just stereotyping him? Me, a big brain smarty smart person. Toby, what the hell is that? Sounds, Slexy. Time up. Unhated Undertale characters annual meeting. Buying anything reasonable from human. Dog residue. Temmie shop 10. Trans women are women. 1000 years later. Holy shit. Since Undertale. When you are a really determined human. So you try to jump under a train. But instead of a cute cutscene playing and coming back to life you just die. Those bastards lied to me. All my homies hate Papyrus, so I got new homies. Seeing Toriel in Deltarune. Seeing Temmie in Deltarune. Me destroying all the other characters. Me trying to show mercy on Sans, because I don't want my ace kicked. What a productive day. Got all your work done. Huh, hell no. I picked my sock. Whoa. Wow Frisk, you're so determined. Thanks. It was that or dead. Friskin' Fanon. Precious cinnamon roll too good. For this world too pure. Friskin' Cannon. You tell the Snowdrake that no one will ever love them the way they are. You tell Vulcan that its rump looks like a sack of trash. Terrorize. Steal. Devour. Treat. Insult. Pick on. Trigger a fan base with one sentence. Nothing here. Or here. Still nothing. Nothing. You got a very bad feeling about this. I fear no man. But that thing. I already befriended your mom last night. It scares me. Pimples. 0. Blackheads. 0. The amount of love Asgore received. 0. Greetings. We have an important update about this channel. Earlier today, Toby Fox has sued us for multiple counts of arson, burglary, robber, extortion, and homicide. This has led to around 80% of our team getting multiple life sentences. But do not fret. We have a fantastic lawyer who will not only get all of our team members out of jail, but also prevent Toby from messing with our work again. However, this process will take anywhere from a week to a month, so we hope you all will be patient. Goodbye for now. Here is this wonderful image created by one of our last remaining team members for the occasion. Goodbye for now. Undertale Lost Content Archive. Tutorial characters and other games. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gorgeous. Tutorial character in Undertale. You ain't jot. Imagine a world with no pasta. I asked you to sing upbeat lyrics, Papyrus. Not give me an existential crisis. Megalovania. I'm the best soundtrack. Battle against a true hero. No. I'm the best soundtrack. Amateurs. What was that? Punk? Hopes and dreams. Amateurs. Long elevator. Hi. Cheryl laughing at some stats, but then seeing his first attack. Let me get this straight. You think that AUs are cringe? I do. And I'm tired of pretending they are not. Oh, I don't think it was an army. I personally go for like 1 or 2 handguns, or like knives / fists / etc. But I think guns are likely, because you can read a lot of his personal trauma into the Photoshop flowy fight and some of his attacks involve gun imagery. By this logic, Asriel was nuked. Hey paps, I got a new book. Want me to read it? I don't see why not, go ahead. Did you know in terms of size and breeding? Vaporeon. Who do we play as in Deltarune? The game makes it clear that we, the soul, are separate from Kreese. Who do we play as in Undertale? Your power awakened me from death. Wait, we don't play as you? You still have the power to reset everything. Screw this scene in particular. The boss is a gigantic fire-breathing multi-limbed venom-spitting nightmare monster. The boss is just a guy. Beginning of 2020. It's you. End of 2020. Despite everything, it's still you. Hey, I'm finally allowed to announce this. I was asked to compose a track for Pokémon Sword and Shield. It's a rare honor to be asked to be part of something like this. I hope you enjoy hearing it. When the game comes out, you reach the champion and a familiar set of notes start playing. If you think life is hard, just remember these guys. Why is this person trying to sell me something? This is a hamburger restaurant, I'm just trying to survive. Video games aren't realistic. Video games. I'm 19 years old, and I've already wasted my entire life. The 4 Horsemen of Underrated UT characters. Lets you sleep at the inn for free. Carries you over small gap. Gives you gold for stepping on their face. Protects you of very dangerous skeletons. Gonna scroll past, because I'm not a skeleton. Ghost voice deserves some love too. How Tumblr thinks Sans reacts to you killing Papyrus. How Sans actually reacts to you killing Papyrus. That wasn't very cash money of you. Why would you give a knife to a child? Frisk felt unsafe. Now I feel unsafe. Would you like a knife? Click. Every other Undertale soundtrack. Megalovania. Encouraging people not to do the Geneside route. Hiding lore that can only be found in the Geneside route. Toby Fox. How the hell did Sans get into Smash and I didn't? Hey, don't worry, you're not missing much. It's mostly just anime guys with swords. Toby Fox birthday. 11 October 1991. Age. 29 ans. Are we blind? Deploy the birthday wishes. I have never gotten the text message that genuinely terrified me until today. Mom, do you know the game Undertale? Always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first. Well, at least the worst is over. The scientist lady told us that all the patients made a full recovery. Oh boy, I can't wait to see my dad again. God, why? Do you trust me? Me playing Undertale for the first time. With every cell of my body. Sans, how come you never empty your mailbox? Why bother? There's never anything good in there. Level 20. You murdered an entire race. Claire's. Yup. You went through the entire game and chose to press the fight button. Claire's. Yup. And Chera shows up for 5 minutes to take your soul. Claire's. Sounds right to me. Claire's. So you're the bad guy. Claire's. But it's Chera's fault. Boomers. Game music is not real music. Toby Fox, who made a beautiful soundtrack for Undertale. Your next task is to name a bad Undertale song. Fandom snacks. Pixel design snacks. Characters and soundtracks snacks. You better watch your mouth. You tell Alphys you've seen every timeline, and Undyne doesn't love her in any of them. You're like Hodler, but even Hodler cared about Germany, or something. Purchased a Sans Undertale plush for my classroom and I've been torturing my students by pretending I don't know who he is. The look of pain on their faces when I tell them his name is Sam is worth every dollar I spent on him. What normal people see. What airport workers see. It seems everything in this area is actually a bomb. Sans' fan in response to you killing Papyrus. Papyrus, no, oh, you 30 brother killer, I'm gonna kill you. Sans' canon response. This timeline snacks. Tralala. I heard spiders have a favorite food. It's spiders. World War 3 starts. COD players. 360 no scope. Fortnite players. Start building. Undertale players. I've come to bargain. Me choosing the evil option in other games. Me choosing the evil option in Undertale. Facts by Dr. Bob. Sans physically can't blush blue like his fan art shows because in the Geneside run, he has red blood and blushing is the rush of blood to the face, so he would blush red/pink like everyone else. Well, I did it. I killed 7 humans and took their souls. Now all I have to do is destroy the barrier and wipe out humanit. 7.8 billion humans with tanks, helicopters, and nuclear missiles. Buenos dias duck boy. 82,735,638 versions of Megalovania. Undertale fans. You aren't going to beat me after 36 tries. Why would 37 be any different? Think kiddo, think. Hey man, try this new game. It's called Undertale. Crying at a digital kid hugging a goat. Papyrus when Fisk passes his puzzles in 2 seconds. Undertale other locations theme. Undertale True Lab theme. Are you two friends? Normal Undertale fans? No. Undertale AU fans? Yes. Everyone who watched the Undertale concert was just like Time Traveler. Moves a chair. The timeline. Canon drawing of Frisk exists. Artists who have been drawing them as a cute anime girl for the past 5 years. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. The Undertale fandom every 3 years. $0.75. A small price to pay for sans. Remember Toby, it's just a song about a bird carrying Frisk over a small gap, it doesn't need to be that great. Toby Fox.